Yo, what's going on, guys? It's back with another episode of New York Rangers franchise mode. And when we left off, we had a wonderful off season, and I did go ahead back and put my voice in, so you guys get to hear everything that happened and see most of it. So, without further ado, we had a pretty good preseason. I always simulate to the preseason. Who gives a damn about it? Let's see how this new look New York Rangers do in the regular season. So, I'm excited for the team that we have. It's definitely a lot different than it was last year. I think we're better this year than we were last year, at least up front. Talking about that top line, dope. Depth, I think depth trailed off a little bit. Cjeths was our fourth line center. He was 83 overall. Our new fourth line center, Dubinsky, he's only 78 or 79 overall. So we dropped off in our depth. But our top players are 10 times better. We went from our first line being an 85, a 90, and like an 84 to an 86, 90, 88. That is big in this game. That is big. In our second line, we upgraded over the 83 Elias Anderson and brought in the 86 overall Dylan Larkin. They want to give us back Chris Kreider. I don't want him back. Zibanejad's still 88, 89 overall. And Zuccarello is still 84, so he's our second line right winger. Our third line, I've already forgotten. Couturier, someone. I'm drawing a blank right now because I'm getting old. But we'll figure it out. We'll remember throughout the season. When I see the names, I'm going to feel like a dingus. But yeah, I love the squad that we have right here. I think we're going to do better this year than we did last year. Just me personally, I think we are. We definitely got the ability to do it. And also, I want to be on top of the progress reports this year and see how our guys in the minor leagues are doing. Because I'm expecting a lot of big growth out of those players we just drafted. The low top 6, low top 4, low elites. And our new elite goaltender and our elite enforcer defenseman. Although I think he's in the juniors. But still, I want to keep on top of all that. Make sure everyone's still doing aight. Make sure everybody's growing. I think that minor league goalie we have, who's like, I think started the season at 53 overall. He's our backup goalie. So I'd imagine, I'm hoping his overall goes up to at least 64, 65. And then next year we could probably see him in the early 70s. Year after that, mid 70s, late 70s, low 80s, mid 80s, high 80s. So it's going to be like a 6 or 7 year adventure with this kid. But he should be NHL ready within 3 years, which is the goal for him. If he's NHL ready within 3 years, then he could take over for Lundqvist. Lundqvist on a 2-year contract. I think 2 or 3 year contract. So we do have him for another 2 or 3 years. He's 87 overall now. I'd imagine he's going to continue to go down, which sucks. But, I mean, it is what it is at the same time. We just got to keep rocking. Hopefully get the King a cup before he retires. Let's just win it this year is all I'm trying to say. We've had opportunities upon opportunities. We've won 2 straight President's Trophies. We've gone absolutely off. We've been kicking ass and taking names, snapping necks and cashing checks. I don't see how we don't do it this year. We got a very good team. And there's also a lot of players to acquire at the deadline. There are a lot of guys available right now, and a lot of guys I'm looking at very closely that we could acquire. All of which would help our depth on offense. I like our defensive depth. I don't really want to screw around with our defense, although I could. I am just trying to bring in like a really good depth scorer again. It's been the mantra, I feel like. But we could do it like if I can find like a third line scorer that's 85 overall, we can throw him on the fourth line. Or if I can find a second line that's like 85 overall, we'll throw him on the third line or something along the lines of that. Or maybe even replace Zuccarello, bump Zuccarello down the line. Just we'll keep building up that depth scoring because that's what we're missing out on. Connor Shearing going to pass on. I want to hold on to our first round pick this year. But realistically, it's looking like we're going to have to move that out, especially if we want to pick up some of these players that are available. There are a lot of guys I'm eyeballing. Victor Rask was not one of them, but I would like to see how good he is in this game. I do recall him getting pretty damn good and old. Yeah, he's 86 overall. See, this would be a perfect guy to get. What are they asking for him? A first and a fifth, but we have to take on the contract of Nieto. We're going to come back to that. I kind of like Victor Rask, and I think that would be the perfect guy to get, especially because he's got good face-off, so we could play center if we need him to. Carolina is someone we were going to talk to last year, but opted against it, and they ended up eliminating us in the playoffs, so we don't want to learn that lesson again. Gabe Velarde, I'm going to try to avoid trading him and Owen Tippett, because I'm trusting them to grow and be NHL ready by next year, even late this season if they can hit that fourth line role. I don't want Jason Zucker. That would be freaking awesome. The more the merrier. you ask me. But Tippett and what's his name, and Velarde have really ceased growing. Like, they kind of, like, it seems like they've peaked at 78, 79 overall, which I'm really hoping is not the case, because they do have top 6 potential, and I would like to see them between 83 and 86 overall when they do peak. I mean, that would just be freaking awesome. It would help me out, make my life a little bit easier going forward. I mean, they are the young guys that we acquired when we first started, so it would be awesome. Especially because Anderson McDonald is better than Velarde is, and when we got Velarde, he was 75, and he's only 78, and McDonald was like 63, and now he's 83. I'm going to pass on Chris Tierney. We don't need a tyrant. Alright, we're actually not doing that bad. 45 wins by the deadline would be sick. Jason Spencer waiver claim, I'm going to pass. He's only 76 overall. If you would have told me that like 10 years ago, I would have said yes. Alright, yeah. 45 by the deadline is the goal that I have right now. Max Domi for Owen Tippett. Now, they want Owen Tippett. I don't know if I'm willing to trade him. He is 81 overall, so he did get that growth I wanted. He's only 83 overall. Max Domi's a second liner, so he's got to be between 83 and 86. He's not that bad. I'd imagine his role is diminished, especially because he's crowded with all that depth in Arizona. Alright, I'm going to consider that, and we may just go back and make that trade. So we got Domi and Victor Rask as 2 players that have been offered to us that are of high interest. Alright, so we're going to enter the deadline with 44 wins, which kind of sucks. I don't want Vadim Shapachev. I'm actually okay with 44 wins. I'm not overly thrilled with it. I did click record on everything, so I can save here. Because this game tends to freeze a lot. At least it's what I've noticed. Okay. And let's take a look at the NHL, see how we're doing, what we need to work on, because if scoring, I think score, oh, son of a bitch, click on calendar. I'm going to imagine scoring is something that we need to take a look at. Come on. Alright. Or maybe scoring is our strong suit. Who knows? Anything is popsicle. Okay, let's see. Entire league. We are tied number 1 with Anaheim. We have the exact same record, except they... Okay, wow. We've won a lot of games in overtime. I'm just realizing that now. Goals for... Wow, we are really down there in goal. So we need more goal scoring. That is the case. As I presumed. We're actually giving up a lot of goals, too. I don't know how the hell we're doing as good as we are. Alright, so... And our penalty kill sucks ass much. Okay, so we need scoring and defense. So we could use a couple really beastly players. Okay, Doughty's doing good. Sagan's doing good. Willie Nee's doing fine. Brady Skajiza, good. 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 That overall keeps dropping. I gotta keep an eye on him. Buchnevich not having a good year. Shattenkirk is a -7. Foss is a -1. Day is an even player. SL Lindell's oh wow, he's pissed. Alright, so you know, we'll ditch Lindell then. I was kind of hoping that when I signed him over Clem Costin, he wouldn't pull this shit. But yeah. Beggars cannot be choosers, I suppose. So, we need someone for the 4th line. Did Hedo's overall go back up? 81 minutes. Oh, God, I'm about to trade his ass too. Alright, we need a 3rd pairing defenseman and a 4th/3rd liner. That much is clear. I'd rather just get the 3rd liner, to tell you the truth. Trade players. Okay. Lindell, let's just get Lindell out of here right away. I don't even want to look at him anymore. I'm kind of pissed that this happened. He's got very high trade value, actually. Let's hold on to him for a second. What kind of defenseman are we going to get? I think we should just get a top 4 and then bump down Sean Day. That makes the most sense. How's our guys doing down here? Everybody growing? No, okay. Alright, so Max Domi. We could just do the Lindell for Domi trade, but we're not going to. Just looking for a good defenseman that's available. Brett Pesce is available. But he sucks ass, so we're not going to get him. No one there. No. John Klingberg is still available as someone I did bat an eyelash at. Okay, we'll come back to him. But they do not want S.L. Lindell, which hurts. So I guess we're not going to get him. No. A lot of guys available over here in Montreal. Must have traded Shea Weber or something. Did they trade Shea Weber or did he retire? Oh no, he's right there. Oh, he just got mad old. Mad fast. That sucks. Yeah, what am I doing? Okay. Got some good guys over here. Shane Goss. Well, are they interested in? Of course they're not. Why would they make my life easy? San Jose's on a vacation far away. No one. Man, all the teams that Mitch Marner, get the flip out of here. No. Oh wow. Okay. I'm actually gonna talk to them for a minute. Okay, let's go. Mitch Marner, Morgan Riley. You guys want to trade both of them, and you want S.L. Lindell. Okay, this is interesting because this is something I'm going to follow up with right now. We are going to do whatever we can to get this to go through. What are you interested in? Matheson, Hancock, I want to hold on to. McDonald. Henderson McDonald. He's a rookie, so I'm hesitant. Anybody else I can interest you in? Philip Hedl. You want Hedl? Okay, I could trade Hedl. To much of my dismay, I could trade him. Excuse me. I don't know why I didn't sort by this. Goalies. I could trade you Gianta. Okay, let's take a look at this. Hedl, Lindell, and Gianta for these two. No, I know that. Okay. Okay, well, this fixes just about everything that we could ever want fixed. In that we're getting a top-tier defenseman instead of a top 4. And we could bump Buchnevich down the line and put Marner, Nylander, and Sagan on that first line. I'm willing to trade just about anything at this point to get these guys. So just use the name your price tool, and I will accommodate. Hancock. He's our enforcer, right? We've already got the defensive enforcer, so I feel like we could trade him. He was a good steal, although he's pissed for some reason, I guess. I feel like we have to trade another roster player. Would be like Dylan Larkin, but I don't want to trade Larkin. Larkin's doing great. Buchnevich sucks ass right now. But he's Buchnevich. What if we throw in Hancock? What does that do? What would that do for you? A team that has a lot of players they're trying to trade right now. Yeah, I suppose I could just take that. We'd have to do this in separate deals. Are we? Well, here's the. Are we really gonna push right now for Marner and Morgan Riley? I think we are. So let's do this step by step. Mitch Marner we want to get right now. That is someone we definitely want to pick up. Because then we can bump Buchnevich down the line, then bump Zuccarello down, and then, just overflow of depth. So that works out fine. We can trade Gianta in this deal as well. So we do Gianta and Lindell. Where does that put us? Okay. Nothing is what they're trying to tell me. But I'm a bad listener for them. So unfortunately for them, I don't really care. Did our young goalie grow? Nah, not much. Okay. Draft picks, not really interested in those. What if I throw in Hancock? Then you're having a problem with skating the organization. But if I do this, I think we can get something else back. I think we might even be able to get a pick back out of this. Which for some reason they're interested in. Can I get our 3rd round pick back? I don't know why they're not interested in 1st round picks. Doesn't really make much sense to me. They're interested in Hedl as well. I can throw in Hedl. I have to take back like Kirby Reichel or something. I'll take Kirby Reichel back. This is fair for the most part. Alright, so they could do this deal. And they are interested in this deal. Although I would like to just get that pick back, though. We might be able to get 2 third-round picks out of this. Just a bit low, so I'll upgrade that third-round pick. Okay, fine. What if we do this instead? It's important to get as many picks as possible, especially because we've been getting very lucky lately with getting good late round picks. We'll do your 6th-round pick. All right, fine. All right, so this is a good trade, I think. Lindell, who sucks, Cjeths, Hancock, and Hedel. So Marner's replacing Hedel, and then it's a trickle down effect. I like this trade. Let's do it. Right now, yes, we do have to make roster moves. Who can I just send down quick? We can send down Bolesky and Reichel, and we'll call up. Is Bemstrom playing? Just get someone who's not playing. They're all playing. Okay, so we'll just keep up one of the idiots. We'll keep up Bolesky because he has less money on his hands. I hope he gets claimed. Best lines in the NHL. Okay, so that's that taken care of. Before I go ahead and 1 second, what did that just say? Bro, what? What? Holy shit, man. 1 second. 1 second. Well, first of all, let's take a look at Mitch Marner. He's 88 overall as well. Perfect. Perfect. That is a great acquisition right there. Another 88 overall player. Nice. Although we're going to have a busy re-sign stage this year, but I'm fine with it because we're going to make a lot of moves this offseason for cap reasons. So I'm kind of okay with this. What are they interested in? Out of curiosity. Nothing I'm trying to trade. Okay, so we're not going to get Patrick Laine. All right, look for a defenseman. I keep circling back to my man Morgan Riley. But looking at this legitimately, I don't know. Could we get Morgan Riley? I think we could. I really think we could. Let's just look around and see if there's no one else available. Petrangelo's still available. But he's 32. Morgan Riley's 27. See, we bring in Morgan Riley. We got a lifer here. We got someone we can keep for a while. What are they interested in? Honestly, I had just mentioned the possibility of trading Gabe Velarde. So let's put him on the table as a starting price. I don't think we could. No, we can't do this. We'd have to trade way too much. We would be losing first-round picks left and right. We're going to pass on Morgan Riley just because his trade value is so high. We just need a top 4 defenseman. Preferably minimalistic trade value. So let's take a look at Klingberg. What's his value at? It's quite high. Julius Honka is not bad in terms of trade value. Klingberg. We got enough offensive players now. I'd be looking for more defensive guy. I think I saw, Parayko. I think he's a defensive defenseman, is he not? He is. We'd have a hell of an offseason. We went ahead and picked him up. And that we're going to have a lot of guys to sign. And they don't really want guys I'm trying to trade right now. Let's go back to Philly for a second because I saw Radko Gudas as well. How are his defensive stats? Quite good. I don't know how much I want an offensive defenseman. Let's take a look at our defense. Two-way, 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 two-way offensive. So we need a defensive defenseman, theoretically. Or we can get a top 4 guy. Oh, man. This can go so many ways. There's so many things we could do. But there's only so much money we have to do it. Brett Pesci. I'm going to keep going back to him, but I'm never going to get him. Are we going all in again? Are we going to go balls to the wall and try to win this damn thing? Screw it. I think Parayko is the way to go. There's something to be said about Pietrangelo. But in terms of trade value and realism, I think Parayko is we have the best chance of getting him. Colton Parayko. Fuck it. We're going all in. We want to win. We want nothing more than to win. Matheson, we're going to have to part ways with him if we want to win. That's the price. I think. Can I interest you in picks instead? No, I'm not trading you instead. Like, I'll give you a first round pick this year, a first round pick next year. We'll start talking there. I'm gonna have to send you some money back because I don't envision myself being able to take on all this money, honey. Or although we do have Owen Tippett, we could just call him up. Oh yeah, we can call up Owen Tippett. One second, let me take a look at our forward core. 1, 2, 3. All right, our first line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We could part ways with a forward right here. Call up Owen Tippett and be fine. 10, 11, 12. And then we'd scratch a bit. Basically, he's actually having a pretty good season. 8 goals, 7 assists, and is a +8. Try 2 firsts and Velarde. And then we'll just settle for Parayko then. So they're going to have to eat half his damn salary. Because we'll just do 2 first round picks. But we can't afford that. And then I guess we do have to throw in Velarde. Which I'm okay with. I'm okay with it. Don't want to, but I'm okay with it. Okay, it's a matter of salary. Well, some salary's got to be retained because we do not have a lot of money to go around here in New York, which is the status quo with New York teams. I'm being quite generous here. Don't make this hard for me. We might have to just eat his entire cap, which I don't think we can do. I really don't think we're going to be able to take on the entirety of his contract. Well, let's give it a shot. I mean, YOLO, am I right? We'll send down Bolesky. Alright, so we got to go like this. Back here. Oh, we just made a shitload of moves. Moves that best be putting us in a good spot. Where are we at, though? Who's on our roster, who ain't? Bolesky, get the... apparently this is going to put us over the cap by sending him down. So I guess we're just going to not do anything. Which is what it's basically telling me to do. We made a lot of... I think those trades were well done. I think we got 2 players that are really going to help us win this year. Alright, we're going to go best lines. Foss, Dubinsky, Durgachev. I am A-okay. Although we're going to do this instead. Okay. All right. Willie Nee, yes. Well, got 3 righties on that first line. I just realized that. Who gives a shit? It's a video game after all. That'll do, Donkey. That'll do. And that defense is sick. I'll take it as is, and I'll take it in stride. Goalies. How's Tyler Waldon? Is he? No, I don't think he's worth replacing. Is he? 14-6. He's doing just fine. I think we're good. I don't see anywhere else where we could upgrade. Besides maybe 4th line center, but I don't. We can't afford to trade for anybody else at this point. We are way too into this now. Although I will do my due diligence right quick and see if there is a 4th liner available. Dubinsky's had a good season, yes. But what is the harm in bringing in one more stud for that 4th line? I don't think there's any. Except for Michael Backlund. He is way too much trade value. Jonathan Toews for the 4th line. Yeah, I mean, if he wasn't 85 overall and a first liner, making $10.5 million a year. We could go after like a young guy. I was gonna say they got McHale and Marcus Graham. That is hilarious. Yeah, Anderson stinks, man. What a shame. No one here. Kevin Hayes. If he was a better defensive player, I'd say yes. But he ain't. Duchesne in the membrane. Listed as a 2nd liner. He's making $8 million right now. We really cannot afford that. Ryan Dzingel. Same shit. Honestly, he's making $13.3 million. On what planet? Okay, no. Negative. Ryan Poling. Charles Hudon, who's apparently a sniper. Relatively good defensively. Poling would be a good get. I don't know how we can get him though. Okay, no one there. Nope. 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 LaBerge. New. David Krejci. How much is he making? No, we can't really afford that. We really can't take on any of those guys. Tage Thompson. Sure. Nope. Oh. Ooh. Damn it, you make too much money. What a shame. Nope. Did I skip over anybody now? New. Nope. And oh, Kerfoot. No. Okay. That stinks. There are a couple guys I saw that can be considered. Martin Hansel. I don't think we could afford him though. I really don't think we can. I don't think we have near enough money. We'd have to trade Reichel and Bolesky back. Do we even take Bolesky? I mean Reichel. I don't remember. I don't think we did. So take Bolesky back, and I'll give you this Gortson guy. And I'll also throw in rookie skaters. Who do I have unsigned with no trade value? I'll throw in Koskinen too. Alright, so they're interested in the proposal, but they are not interested in taking on that crap. And I don't blame them, to tell you the truth. What about rookie goalies? Do I have any unsigned rookie goalies that suck? Denisov, I'm going to hold on to. Just way overdue the trade value. I could throw in Anaheim's 4th round pick because they're first in the NHL. And I could also throw in our 4th round pick for next year. Or I could just throw in Denisov. Take back Koskinen. But you want Koskinen, so I understand where you're coming from. And you probably want that 4th round pick from Anaheim too. Gotcha. But you were lying the whole time. You just wanted the 3rd round pick. And I am so done with this. Okay. I don't know. What are the teams have players? I don't remember at this point. I just need a 4th line center. I just need a good 4th line center. Someone that could be considered a 3rd line center on most teams, but for my team, a 4th line center. Because that would be sick. I also like to spend a lot of time in the trade screen, so yeah. Duchesne, could we throw him on the 4th line? Not with that contract. Yeah. If he was cheaper, maybe. Ryan Dzingel, I wish I knew what he was just like with his normal. I guess he is. That is his normal overall 80. That sucks. No. I'm not falling into that trap. Nothing really, man. This sucks. I would really be interested in upgrading that 4th line. But with the players that I'm looking at that are available, it just does not seem realistic. And I don't really have anybody I could shift over to the 4th line. Do I? No, I don't. Vadim Shapachev. Actually, he's kind of sick. But he makes way too much money. Wouldn't be able to afford him. William Karlsson? No. Jonathan Dahlin? No, he's a sniper. I'm not really interested in a sniper. A sniper? Get away from me, Martin Hanzal. You're a piece of crap. I'm going to forever be angry at Martin Hanzal because of the shortcomings of Toronto. Chris Tierney? No. Yeah, I don't think he's played a game this year, it looks like. We could just get Evgeny Malkin, but he's too damn expensive. Nolan Patrick is still pissed. Adam Henrique, I would love, but he's too expensive as well. No one here I want. Oh my god, killing me. Am I going to force myself to get? No one. Damn. I might have to really just settle for what we have. Poland would be sick, man. Would this work? If they accept this, I will be very happy. If we throw in that 3rd round pick, would you accept this trade? Because I would make that trade for you in the 3rd round pick. I'm a god. I know. For some reason, we offered all that, couldn't get Martin Hanzal, but shit, we could get a freaking top 6 prospect who's 10 times better than Martin Hanzal. Yep. Logic. Logic. What is logic? I don't know. No, you're not Davinsky. You're not Mitchell Marner either. You're Ryan Poling. Yeah. Bet. Nice. All right. I think that was successful. Although we do have to say something about that penalty kill, which is eating ass right now. I'm gonna do something like that. I'm gonna maybe a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Actually, you know what? No, he's fine there. Okay, well, let's give that a shot. And we'll go like that. And we'll put in polling there. Just to change things around. We'll just do a little change-a-rooney there. And I think that was a beyond successful trade deadline. I think we've upgraded everywhere. Yeah, I think that was beyond successful. Although, right now, how deep into this video are we? We are over a half hour in. Probably 20 minutes of that was me sitting around trying to make trades. Okay, AHL squad. We didn't screw anything up down here, did we? All the young guys are still playing? No, we screwed everything up, actually. Okay. 1 second. Let's just fix this. Okay, let's just go ahead and fix this. You get the fuck out of here. Zoom out. Wow, he grew a lot. Good for him, man. Good. No, you get the hell out of here. McKinnon, you're a defenseman. I don't know why you're there. Madison's have been okay. Yeah, you get the fuck out of here. Okay. And then Noonan we'll get rid of. Martinook, or yeah, Martinook get in. Just make sure these guys keep playing. The Wolfpack are really bad this year, which was expected, so I'm kind of okay with it. And then goalies, make sure this guy, Sedlak, has he grown at all? I really don't think so. And then the NHL, okay. Alright, so we'll just make this an extra long video because extra long videos are fun. Let's take a look at the progress reports. See who's grown and who hasn't shown. Oh, nice. He's grown. Bad. Nice. Good for you. I'm talking about young guys that have grown. Dubinsky's gone down. Okay, so he's getting old. That's fine. That is what it is. Anderson McDonald, natural growth. He's really just getting more so morale growth. Who gives a shit about these guys? Let's take a look at the AHL. Alright. Lawrence Reinhardt has grown 4 overall. Alright, everything is going up slowly. I'm more concerned with his defensive stats. This is what I really want to get up there. Okay, good. What the fuck? No. Yeah, defensive stats are what I want to see out of him. Good. Good. If his physical stats don't get that great, I really don't care. Bemstrom's grown 4 overall. Sumal has grown 10 overall. What is going up? His puck skills, good. I want to see his shot, though. Excellent. That's exactly what I wanted to see grow up. Perfect. His defensive awareness went up by 9. Great. Good. All his skating's going up. Good. All right, we might have gotten a good player out of Sumal. Eklund has gone up 2 overall. Wiseman 2 overall. Matheson only 1 overall. It's not very good. All right. Martinook 1 overall. He might just not grow. Sedlak has gone up N overall. That's really bad. Alright. Well, we got plenty of time to grow. Sumal, I think, is going to be our dark horse. I think he's going to grow to be in the 80s. Okay, let's go to calendar, and let's finish off this season. Let's just get to the offs. And hopefully that Toronto first-round pick, I mean, we might have a lottery pick, ladies and gentlemen. We may have a lottery pick. Actually, no, we definitely have a lottery pick, but I'm talking like top 5. That would be nice. That would be freaking nice. Could you imagine, man? That William Nylander trade would be like the most genius trade orchestrated of all time. You get William Nylander and like a top 3 pick. That would be insane. I would just win GM of the Year right then and there. We're winning a lot more games in overtime than we are in regulation. That is not good. We need to, get those regulation wins because that's what Anaheim's beating us in right now. And it seems that we've orchestrated the perfect formula because we seem to be winning quite a lot since those trades have been made. As we lose 3 games in a row, I should have just kept my mouth shut. And then we fucking lose to Toronto because we lost 5 games in a row. That was annoying. That was annoying. Oh boy. Stop him. Okay. Washington Capitals in round numero uno. Let's put in a save. And see how the regular season finished. No. Save file. Overwrite current file. I'm faux shizzle. Okay. Let's go to this. And this. Alright. How did we do? Alright, we won the conference. Did we win the President's Trophy? We won it for a 3rd year in a row. You could declare this a President's Trophy dynasty. Goals for, did it go up? By a fair amount. Goals against? Damn. Goals against. Yeah. All right. Goals against still sucks. And so is our penalty kill. Okay, that sucks. All right. So we really did not see much improvement. Drew Doughty led the team in points with 71. Sagan was one behind him. Had an off year this year. After 4 straight point-per-game seasons, he dropped to a 70-point season, which is still a good season. William Nylander had a good showing. 64 points, all right. Mitch Marner definitely played well after we acquired him. I don't know how many points he got from the time we traded him to the end of the season, but a good amount. I think Brady Shea had 10 points in that final stretch. A 57-point season out of him. Beautiful. He has really flourished. Dylan Larkin, good, 25 goals. Zibanejad, not the scorer that he used to be. That's because we have so much more scoring on this team than we used to. It's just more drawn about. Although we could have scored a lot more this year than we did. Zuccarello, Buchnevich had a really bad year. Only 36 points. That is really bad. Shaddy, a bad season out of him. Dergachev, yeah, that's an upsetting season, I guess, in terms of goals. Points, he's decent. Couturier, probably a guy we don't bring back next season, but a good season nonetheless. Colton Parayko got that plus-minus up. Shaddy, oh my god. Poland was a minus 19. I don't know if that went up or down since we acquired him. McDonald, good season. Good out of Dubinsky. Good for Fost. Bad for Day. He had a bad day. But crash. Alright, goalie tenders. How did Hank do? Hank had 39 wins. Was short of a 40-win season at the age of 40. Had 48 last year. 39 this year. Only played 57 games, so definitely a much lighter workload for him this year. Tyler Wall played a lot of games, had 27 games, had 17 wins. Good for Hank. I'm glad he stuck around. Good for him. Let's take a look at our AHL squad. Actually, they're not even doing that bad, I guess. Definitely not in a playoff spot, but they're doing. They are doing. I'm just keeping an eye on the younger guys. Wow, Eklund really grew. Good. Silly, wow, good for him. Minus a minus 44. Jesus Christ. Alright, let's take a look at the entire league for the NHL. See who led the league in scoring. No, I don't care about plus minus. Ovechkin with 99 points. They really just couldn't release him for me, so I could just sign him for free agency. Kucherov, 98. McDavid up there. Tkachev. Draisaitl. Stammer. Velino. Tarasenko. Crosby. Malkin. Backstrom. Kaner. Polju Harvey, who just got sent down. In real life, Josh Norris and Andre Bjork. Blah, yada, yada, yada. Goals for. McDavid, Ovi, Gusev. Damn. Alright, well, there you have it. Let's take a look at the playoff tree. I shouldn't have clicked B that many times. Man, I'm getting tired. I gotta go to school very soon. Okay, playoff tree. So, you got the Stars versus the Blues, Predators, Flames, Coyotes, Oilers, Ducks, Jets, Hurricanes, Penguins, your New York Rangers versus Washington Capitals again. Lightning, Bruins, Detroit Red Wings versus the New York Islanders. So, thank you everybody for watching. If you don't watch it, guys, remember making it. And if you're in the said you do not need hearing it, I will see you all in the next one. Peace!